Drove down to Oklahoma, essentially for one hunt. It's a small piece, it's only 6 acres. A few nice bucks in here. Good buck, it's him.
It's December 30th. Quentin and I are heading to Oklahoma. I was down here to feed the deer, been 2-3 weeks ago, and did some more door knocking. I actually picked up a new piece, very small piece. It's only 6 acres, but it butts up to some pretty good stuff. I dumped corn on the ground there and been running a cell cam, and I've got a few good bucks in there that I'd like to hunt. The spot sets up really good for like a south-southeast. We've got a south-southwest tonight, which is kind of pushing it, but it's a massive cold front down here. 2 days ago it was 78 degrees down here. Yesterday was a high in the low 30s. Today's a high in the low 40s. So pretty significant cold front for these deer. 30 to 40 degrees colder than it was just a couple days ago. So we're gonna give it a shot. Yesterday was north winds, which is no good for the spot. Today's south wind. So we're driving to Oklahoma for one sit. Gonna hunt tonight, go around tomorrow, freshen all the spots up, and then the plan is to come back down the last 4 days of the season and try to go out with a bang. Got 2 buck tags in my pocket, 4 other tags for does. I don't think I'm gonna shoot any does on this trip. It's pretty much 1 buck we're after. We'll see if we can get them. If not, we'll be back before the season's done. It's 12:45. We just pulled in. This is a brand new spot I just got permission on last time I was down here. 6 acres. Been feeding them pretty much right on the back end of it. A lot of bedding cover on the neighboring properties, and I've got a few good bucks on camera. So wind's supposed to be out of the southwest, blowing right back towards this house here. We're kind of cheating it a little bit. I wish it was more south-southeast, but I think we'll be all right. Hopefully we're gonna give it a shot, get in there.
was December 30th. Drove down to Oklahoma, essentially for one hunt. I picked Quentin up last night. We did a pit stop at my shack in Iowa, and we made the rest of the drive here this morning. checked into the motel, and we got out here in the tree. It's my first sit since middle of October. Jaden and I came down, did a couple sits on a different permission farm. Last time, I guess 2 times ago when I was down, I did some more door knocking and I ended up getting permission on this specific spot. It's a small piece, it's only 6 acres, but it butts up to some really good stuff. Been running corn and camera down here, and there's a few nice bucks in here. The top buck we're after has kind of got a jacked up side and some scoreable kickers and a bunch of trash going on his bases. Huge cold front came in here yesterday. 2 days ago it was 78 degrees. Yesterday it was highs in the 30s. Today's it's in the 40s. But we need south winds to hunt this. Southeast is perfect. We're cheating it on a southwest tonight, praying that it works. We're gonna hunt tonight, freshen all these spots up in the morning, and we're gonna come back down for the last 4 or 5 days of the season. We've got right about 4 hours till dark, so we're gonna get comfy. Got the sun beating on us. It's gonna be a pretty nice sit, I think. We just gotta hope this wind cooperates and blows back towards this house. So we'll see. Weather conditions could not be better. First south wind after a big front, so I'm pretty optimistic. We'll see what happens. Good buck. It's him. Coming through the woods right here. It's definitely him. See him? Looks like he's gonna go around the pond. Maybe.
At HHA, bow hunting is in our blood. At the moment of truth, there are no shortcuts, no excuses. It's just you and your bow. So when we build a site for these moments that take your breath away. For the past 40 years, we've been setting the tempo for bow sites in the hunting industry, and this year we did it yet again. New for 2025, the Nitrix from HHA.
He's coming right at us. You see him, right? Go. penetration. I think I did too. Is there a crash? Heard him crash. I thought I heard a crash. Did you hear that? Holy smokes. First deer. Just watch the shot back. I shot him right through the shoulder, but it looked like I got plenty of penetration. I decided I'm gonna get down. He kind of ran across this grass. It's like a warm season grass back here. And I'm pretty sure I watched the arrow fly out of him or snap off. So I'm gonna go down and try to find that before dark, at least mark it. He went into some thick, nasty stuff. I'm not worried about him seeing me out here, so I'm gonna go see if I can find that arrow. Quentin's gonna stay in the tree. If I can find it, I'll probably just run back up in the tree and we'll sit till dark, but that's what we got going on. Well, it's been about 45, 50 minutes since the shot. We've watched it back a couple more times and been sitting here talking about it. When I went down and looked for the arrow, I could not find any blood. But I'm not too surprised because it was a little bit higher hit and there's no exit. But we're both pretty confident we heard him crash. And just the stuff that he went into, it's super thick. And I feel like if we wait till dark, it's gonna be very tough, especially if there's no blood. So I think we're gonna get down and just go tiptoeing in there, see what we see before it gets dark. That's the plan. White belly. We probably crossed the fence, 30 yards? And the trail kind of split around two really big, nasty sections. We weren't finding any blood, which we weren't really expecting to. Quentin went right, I went left. 20 yards later, I got white belly up here. Let's go see him.
Well, here he is, my 2025 Oklahoma archery buck. Pretty awesome how it all came together. I was down in this area last year doing some door knocking, landed permission on a spot, was able to have a successful hunt in January, killed a nice buck down here and some does, and landowner let me come in and hunt again this year. So I was running cameras. Just really didn't have any bucks on that property that I wanted to target, so I did some more door knocking in this area and landed permission on this spot. It's a real small piece, it's only 6 acres, but dumped some corn in here and ran a camera for the last month, and this was the top buck I had on camera. Never really had a name for him, but he's been pretty frequent on the camera over the last month. Not daylight a ton, but we had a huge cold front come in here, about 40 degrees cooler today than it was 3 days ago. So we had a wind switch, had a good wind, south wind, to give him a shot. So extremely grateful for this deer. Huge shout out to Jaden and Quentin. They both made trips down here to Oklahoma with me this year, whether it's setup trips or hunting trips. Quentin's with me today. Just very, very proud of this deer, and a huge shout out to the landowners that let me come down here and hunt. I still got one more buck tag in my pocket and a few doe tags to fill. I think we're gonna cut this trip short, go out on top and freshen everything up tomorrow, hit the road for home, spend the New Year's with the family, and then we'll be back down here to close out the season.
hell of a night here in Oklahoma.